I didn't watch the game the other night against the Pacers, but the Atlanta Hawks get the victory 128-108. I was out doing daddy stuff with the Halloween stuff. You already know how it goes. You got kids, it is what it is. But I do like the fact that once again, Jalen Johnson, leading scorer, 22 points, 13 and 8. Nickeil Alexander Walker comes in with 21. You actually had 5 players in double figures. Well, I'm sorry, you had 7 players in double figures. So that actually works out really well for the Hawks with Trae Young being out. I understand that the Pacers didn't have all their people, whoever the case may be. It is what it is. You know, injuries are injuries. It happens. But it's a good thing that the Hawks get this win. They're at 500 now. They're going to be playing the Cleveland Cavaliers later on, I think today, matter of fact, of this recording. But I'm going to be watching that from a distance. You already know I'm going to be watching the Falcons. Hopefully they can beat the Patriots. We'll talk about that on the channel as well. But, you know, the Falcons are who they are. But nevertheless, I like the direction that the Hawks are in because it's looked shaky at first. Now they're 3-3. Hopefully they can continue to stay on a path where they can stay above 500 because, you know, you can get in a pretty good spot if you stay above 500 as far as the playoff seedings. You know, you're in a good spot. You don't want to be in that play-in tournament type of stuff or anything like that. You want to be established when it's time for playoff time. It's only 6 games. We still got like 70-something games left, so there's a lot of basketball to be played. But I do like the fact that these guys are playing with a bunch of guys being in double figures without Trae Young because Trae Young's may be out for a month or so. So when you want to win games, you're going to need guys that can give you 14, 15, 16, 20, 25 a night consistently. You know, more than one person trying to carry the load. So I guess this is what this team was built off of, and it looks like it's somewhat of a success. They're going to be going up against Cleveland. That's going to be tough, but we'll talk about that once that game is over. But you're watching these Falcons. We're going to see what's going to happen with them. We'll talk about the Hawks later. I'll see y'all when that time comes. All right, y'all. We out.